It's crazy to realize how many people don't understand that their energy is actually their currency. The energy that you put into yourself is what you're going to get back in it. The energy that you give people when you want to give them attention and when they upset you, you get back that energy. The energy that you put into working out, you get back in it. The energy that you give to people is what you're going to receive. It's like the most expensive currency you could ever offer anybody. And so many people just put their energy out talking about other people they don't like, focusing on people they don't like, being around people, pretending to be a version of themselves so they can be liked. And what's crazy is the people that understand that their energy is currency, they're the ones who aren't really devoting retaliation. They're the ones you're not seeing talking about whoever's not in the group that day with the group, talking about rumors. Did you hear this? Did you hear about so-and-so? They're not doing anything but focusing on forward motion, focusing on themselves. And therefore they become the bigger topic at the people who are focusing on them. They're mad at them for doing this. Can you believe she thinks she's all that? Can you believe that she thinks she's something? Meanwhile, the girl who keeps going forward, not worrying about it, not even giving it any energy, any mind, any attention, she continues to evolve, get better, get louder, get brighter. And then suddenly everyone's going to be like, how did you do that? How did you get there? It's because I wasn't giving my energy and spending it, focusing on what everybody else was doing or saying, even about me. I was focusing on what I was doing. Who was I talking to? Who was I spending my time with? What was I devoting to myself? Because you are your most important asset. And your energy is your most important currency. The things you speak, the energy of what you speak out loud about yourself and about others is what you're paying for to come back to you. 100,000,000%. If people understood how important their energy was, they would spend less time talking and focusing on everybody else and start actually paying attention to what they wanted to do in their lives. Instead of saying, can you believe she thinks she's something, she's this, she's that, they would start focusing on who do they want to become. And then suddenly, they're going to be happier with the version of themselves that they became, instead of jealous that somebody else became something that they didn't like. You know who gave that energy over to that person rising? You. You focused so much attention on them. You gave so many people their name to look up on social media. You gave them so many opportunities by devoting your energy talking about them in every space, place, and room that they were not in. And that's all thanks to you. Their success is thanks to you because you spent your energy for them. And what they thought they were doing was taking you down, but in fact, they spent their currency of this life building you up. While they moved nowhere, they are literally walking on a treadmill, putting all this energy trying to go forward, talking about somebody. And when you get off after all this work, you are literally in the same exact space when the other person chose to run on a path forward. What you spend your energy on matters. Who you spend your time with matters. What you spend your time talking about matters. What you spend your time thinking about matters. How you choose to speak about yourself matters. How you choose to speak about people in your life matters. Everything about your energy. You want to respond when you get mad. What's the point? If somebody is hell-bent on not understanding you, they will still not understand you when you spend energy trying to explain yourself. What is the point in it? You want to argue with a 13-year-old girl on a game of Uno? What is the point of it? It is such a waste of energy to be expected to have to fight and retaliate over every little thing that actually really doesn't matter, and it's a game. Because you know who else knows how expensive your energy is? The devil himself. Do you know why that's why he tries to go after your energy? Speaking on things? Your sword is your tongue, and it is why we don't speak when we're angry. We think, and then we speak when we have calmed down, because what you say is your currency. What you say matters, and how you behave matters. It's what you get back in life, and life is so short when you really think about it. If you spend so much time concerned about what everybody else is doing, you'll realize at the end of it that you are stuck on a treadmill, going around in a cycle. Same story, different font. Same thing, different day. Same situation, same conversation, different person. You're on a treadmill going around and around the same circle. But the distractions of who you're talking about, what you're angry about, is what changes to keep it an illusion until you're at the end of your life and you realize you never accomplished any of the things you set out to do. Why? Because you chose to spend your currency, your energy, to receive everything you could have attained on this earth, focusing on everybody else but yourself and your own progress and your own dreams. Start focusing less on what people around you are doing and start focusing more on yourself. It doesn't matter if somebody hurts your feelings. Keep going forward anyway. Say your piece if you got to, and then let it go. It's not forgive and forget, so you can repeat the same thing over and over because we all have to forgive and forget. No, there's never such a thing as forgotten. Forgive and let go. Forgive and learn. Forgive and grow. Forgive and let go of the anger and resentment to that person. But you don't have to forget. You can still hold people accountable. You can still expect proper apologies. You can still hold boundaries of re-entry. And if they don't accept those boundaries, then they have no access. That's forgiveness. It's not blind hate. That's forgiveness. That's maturity, and that's understanding who's allowed to be in your energy. Because like I said, the people in your energy is your currency. And if you're high value, somebody who's only willing to give you 2 cents of an apology is not welcome back into $1 million home. Is this a $1 million home? No. Guess what? I am. And my energy is, my currency is, and how I present myself is, and what I am creating on this world is. My energy is my currency. Not my house. Not my items. My energy. So is yours. So get your head straight. Get off your treadmill and start going on a path forward, focusing on what you want to do in life. It doesn't matter what anyone's saying about you. It just matters what you are saying about you. 100%. It doesn't matter what people are saying behind your back. It matters if you keep looking back and turn into a pillar of salt. Stop looking back at the people that aren't really on your level anymore because they don't resonate with you. They're not going to understand you. They sure don't want to understand you. So anything you say, any energy that they get you to pour into that, is just gas to the flames that they're trying to create. And without that gas to the flames, it's a burnout. And guess who burns out? They do. Because they're eventually stuck looking at the mirror and asking how you did it. And the whole reason you did it, the whole thing they were missing was you weren't running on a treadmill focusing on everybody else. You were focusing on yourself. So head down. Look at where you're going. Pay attention to what you want. Write down the goals and make small habits that actually lead you towards those goals. And if you're multifaceted like me, write down a priority list of what you want to accomplish. All right, had all these books ready. Focus on these 2 books. The kids' books are closest. Then start focusing on this book. Release them one at a time. Focus. Get your head in the game. And remember, your value and your currency is all the same. We're all equal energetically. But how you choose to spend it, how you choose to speak and think and talk and walk and do and act, well, that's where the value of your energy changes, because you either spend it on a bad asset, a bad investment, or you start to invest on yourself. The best asset you could ever invest in is you.